Today we're taking a look at a $320 US apartment. That's for 1 month. $320 US. You get a little rooftop pool and your own studio apartment. So you're about to see all of that. But this video is going to start down there somewhere. I took a little walk to get a shot of this building from the ground level. So the video is going to start from there, and then I'll walk you through this place, and I hope you enjoy what's about to come. And that is the Mega Bang Na shopping centre on your screen right there. So I'm about a 10-minute walk from the Mega Bang Na shopping centre. So let's just scroll out, shall we? They've got their IKEA, they're very proud of that. And this is the building that we're about to take a look at. My apartment is up there. This is called A Space Me Bang Na. So come with me and let's go for a little tour. $320 US for 1 month here in Bang Na, Bangkok. Let's go take a look. There you can see A Space Me sign. This is on the ground level. They've got a little garden and their little temple shrine thing. I wish I knew what those things are called. Forgive my ignorance or naivety that I don't. Just want to give you a quick little look at what's on the bottom level. So important to have convenience, to have options for food or for convenience items, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And this place does have it to an extent. So let's take a look. You've got a little restaurant here. I've eaten there a couple of times. Actually, that's a massage place. Haven't been there yet. What are they charging? 250 baht an hour for a Thai massage. 300 baht an hour for a oil massage. That's not too bad. This is the restaurant that I've been to. I've eaten there a couple of times. The food's nice. Not the biggest serving sizes, but you're paying 50 baht for a meal, which is like $2 American. Obviously they've got their sales space because this apartment's still fairly new, so I guess they're still selling stuff. And just down there you've got a 7-Eleven, and they've got everything that you need in terms of convenience. Can you see that? There you go, 7-Eleven. So this is all on the bottom, and then just beyond that they've got a washing place as well. They don't have a cafe, which is a concern for me, but they do have a 7-Eleven, a little restaurant that's open till 9 PM, and a massage place. So that's pretty good for convenience. Now let's go and take a look at the room. The whole place is secure. You need a key pass just to even get into the elevators. So it is nice to have a bit of extra security. Not that I ever feel unsafe here in Asia, Southeast Asia. I've been here for 8 months, haven't felt unsafe at all. Alright. Alright, here we are. This is the place. Once again, let's just re-emphasize, $320 US for 28 days, which is close enough to a month. So let's go through it then, shall we? You've got your bathroom. Let's turn the light on. Probably should have had that light on already. Why is that not working? Why do I have to put this in, do I? I'll do it that way. There we go. Alright, so you've got your normal kitchen, your bathroom setup. And there I am in the mirror. There's your little toilet there. This is a pretty sweet shower, I have to say. It's got the handheld one, and it's got the rainfall one as well. I don't know what you call these things, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. The normal variable temperature water heater on the wall, which is typical for Thailand and other parts of Southeast Asia. So that's pretty decent if you ask me, not too bad. Alright. What else we got? The little basic kitchen, so you've got your sink. I think that's a rice cooker. I never use those things, but I think that's a rice cooker. Microwave, and a nice big fridge and freezer, and even a washing machine. Now this is just a washing machine. It's not a dryer, but there's a little drying space out on the... It's on a balcony. I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. So you've got a TV. I haven't used it yet, but it does have HDMI, so I'm pretty sure if I want to I can watch movies. Got a little couch. Obviously I've got my computer set up, and I'm using that phone. Here's one problem. This place doesn't have Wi-Fi, so I have to use my phone as a portable Wi-Fi hotspot. And that's a problem because during the day there's very little reception here. At nighttime I get decent internet, and by decent I mean I can surf the web, I can upload YouTube videos. It's not too bad after about 10 or 11 PM. But during the day it's shocking. It's like dial-up speed, not even. It's worse than that. So that's one problem with the place, but oh well, you've got to take the good with the bad. Then you've got the bed, and this is one of the comfiest beds I have slept in Asia, I have to say. Yeah, comfy bed, can't complain. What kind of view do I get from my room here on the 11th floor, the Crowley floor, as I like to call it? It is amazing how so many of the places that I've stayed in have had numbers that are significant to people who are into that kind of thing. But anyway, so this is the view from up here. I think that's some kind of fishing, some kind of fish farm or some kind of seafood farm or something, I don't know. There must be some reason why these people have these large bodies of water just sitting there. And you can see there's a little bit of development out there. Like you can see that looks like a relatively new kind of housing estate. And there's lots of those all around this building, as you'll see when we get to the roof. And of course you've got the big freeway that goes to only God knows where. Now from up here you can barely hear any sound at all. I mean, can you hear that? I don't know if that's coming through on the camera. There's a slight sound, but barely noticeable. And so it's quite peaceful up here on the 11th floor. So let's take a look at the little place I told you about. And unfortunately I haven't fixed up the... okay, I can't really see it. Come on, get this camera going again. Really need to get a new camera. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so unfortunately I can't fully open the door because I haven't fixed up the clothesline. Take my word for it, there's a air conditioner here, and then you can just put your clothes on a little washing machine and on a little drying machine and drying rack, and then you're all good to go. And one thing I wanted to say, this door can be locked. Now, why on earth would you have a lock on a door that goes nowhere? There's nothing out here, guys. It's like just, do you see what I mean? So why would you have a lock there? So when I went to put my clothes out there to dry them the other day, I realised that had this thing been locked and had I shut that door, you could easily die out there, man. You wouldn't last more than 2 hours out there in the Bangkok heat with the air conditioner heating the place up. So why you would put a lock on this door, I have no idea. But anyway, all's well that ends well, that's what I always say. Plenty of space for your clothes and all those kinds of things in here. And I think that's just about all I had to show you in here. Yeah, I think it is. So now let's go to the fun part and take a look at the roof. Okay, and this is the 26th floor, just like 26 chapters in the sync book. And let's see what you get out here. We'll start on the right hand side. And you've got a gym. I'll just make sure there's no one in there. I don't want to record people if they're working out. Nope, there's no one in there. Alright. So that's in fact, let's go for a walk. Stuff it. So this is your little gym area. And I haven't actually used this gym yet. I've been pretty lazy my first few days here in Bangkok. But it's a very basic setup. You've got your treadmills and whatever you call this device. And a very basic sort of pull down and all that kind of thing machine. But you know, it all comes with it, so you can't complain too much. I guess that's for your core workouts a little bit, and there you go, a nice little free weight bench as well. What kind of weights do we have here? What's the heaviest weight they've got? 50, that'd be 50 pounds, right? Yeah, 50 pounds, so... Yeah, not the, this is not for an Ironman, this little gym, but this is pretty typical in the hotels that I've seen in Malaysia and in Thailand. And Vietnam for that matter, is the gyms are, you know, they're very basic, but better than nothing. That's what I always say. So let's carry on then. You've got the couches here. Now this room, it doubles. It's a gym, but it's also like a little social area, which to me, call me old-fashioned, it's a little bit strange. So it's common at night time to see a couple of people sitting here, maybe even having a meal, all right, with their friends, I guess, while other people are working out. Me, I like to work out either in privacy or in gyms where everyone else is working out, doing their thing. The idea of having people just sitting there watching you, that's not my thing, but when in Rome, whatever. So anyway, let's carry on then. Alright. Oh, and I also did find out, a girl told me, I met a girl, one of the girls who lives here told me that this place has good Wi-Fi as well, so I'll have to use the Wi-Fi there. Anyway, yeah, I'm rambling a little bit today, sorry about that guys, I'm messed up, man. It's been 8 months on the road and yeah, I'm not getting enough sleep, going out drinking too much, man. Now, isn't this perfect timing? Apparently they've done the gardens just in time for my video today. Alrighty. Actually, I tried to make a video yesterday, and then it started raining on me just as I got to the roof. And I was like, well, I'll just start again. That's why today I'm starting again. So you can see they've got the couches, and they've got little seats where people just sit, apparently. And what kind of view do we have from up here? Well, I'll show you later. Because first, let's move on to the piece de resistance of this particular apartment complex, and probably the main reason why I decided to stay here instead of other options that were available. And I'll tell you a little bit about Bang Na and maybe the mistake I made at the end of the video. But come with me, let's go take a look at the other part of this place. And here it is, my friends. Look at this. That's right. So you've got obviously sitting areas again. I've only been up here at night time a couple times. It doesn't seem like it's very busy up here. I remember when I was in Kuala Lumpur, I was staying at a place and they had an awesome pool and no one ever used it. It's crazy. So anyway, check this out. Yeah. Rooftop pool here in Bang Na, Bangkok. How nice is that? How good's my balance? Do you dare me to just walk along here? Ooh, JLB kills himself falling off a wall. Nah, I better not do that. Let's go back. And yeah, so that's the pool. Now the thing is, when I decided to use this place, I thought this pool was like not just a wading pool, but you know, big enough for a swim. But now I don't think it is. I haven't been in there yet, to tell you the truth. What's today? Tuesday, and I got here. No, today's Tuesday, yeah, and I got here on Thursday. Haven't gone to the gym or gone for a swim yet, but I just don't think this is actually a swimming pool. It looks like more of a wading pool. It looks like more of a pool that you use to take photos and show off. Is the impression I get. I could be wrong. Like maybe it's deceptively deep, but I don't think so. But it doesn't matter. It'll still be nice to come up here of an evening and have a beer and just enjoy life for what it is. Why not? So let me show you the views then, and what kind of views do we have from 26 floors up here in Bang Na? Well, that freeway, I don't know where it goes. Should look that up, but I didn't. That freeway just goes on and on and on. Always busy, always busy. That level of traffic you see now, it's always like that. And as I said, there's little housing developments all around. I'm going to zoom out so it doesn't get too jerky, the video there. So as you can see, there's housing developed all around, but a lot of it's empty. This area, this part of Bangkok is still clearly under development. And I think they've got some schools. There might be a school out there as well. Yeah. So that's the kind of view that you've got if you're looking away from the city. I don't want to say south or east, but it's away from the city. So now let's take a look at looking more towards the city, shall we? This is going to be a long video. Sorry guys, it might be a 12 or 15 minute video. I normally keep these relatively short, but I'm struggling today. Thank you for bearing with me. JLB for nomadskeptic.com. So, on the other side, and Bangkok, the real city, is like out that way. Okay, so there we go. You can kind of see it, kind of. Maybe if I strafe to the left and get away from the glass, there we go. So that's more towards Bangkok proper, if you want to call it that. Obviously Bangkok is known for having pollution, and that's why it's a little bit misty when we look in that direction, but that's more towards Bangkok proper, as is going out that way. Bangkok's a huge city, as many of you are well aware. So can you see that? Yeah, so through the distance there, you can kind of see the skyline. So you're probably realising now, you probably think to yourself, well, hold on, JB must be a long way from Bangkok. And the truth of the matter is, here I am. I'm in a place called Bang Na. And Bang Na is known for its mega shopping centre. They're very proud of their IKEA. And then a huge shopping mall, gigantic shopping mall, with its own cinema and all kinds of things. So I am a long way from Bangkok proper. For me to get from here to Bangkok proper, and I'm just using Bangkok proper like in a general sense, if I was to just get like a taxi straight from here to Bangkok, I think we're looking at about 30 minutes, 25 or 30 minutes, and depending on what taxi you catch, about 200, 250 baht. I caught a taxi home the other night, and I was with a local person, so I suspect that it was so cheap and easy a process because I had a local person with me, and they were able to communicate with the cab driver. Would I have been able to get home for such a cheap amount if I was just by myself? I don't know. Maybe I will test this out, but it only costs 200 baht from some crazy club called Insanity, and it is insane, that club. Firstly, it's insane what happens in there, and it's how expensive it is. It is insane. So it only costs, like I said, 200 baht from there to here, but from the city proper I think it's about 250 at that rate. And so that's like $10 Australian, like $8 or $10 US to get from the city to here. But I don't usually catch the taxi. That was just one particular time. Normally I would catch the transport that's available. This particular apartment complex has their own shuttle bus to the BTS station. That takes about 15 minutes to 20 minutes to get to the station from here. That costs 20 baht, which is $1. And then from that station you can go straight into the middle of Bangkok, and that takes about another, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. So the method that I use to get from here to the city, you're looking at closer to 40-45 minutes depending on traffic, and or depending on how long it takes for a train once you get to the BTS, which is their Skyrail system here. So the point of my story is, how far am I right now at this place from the middle of Bangkok? You're looking at about 45, 50 minutes maybe. It just depends. It really just depends. So yeah, I'm not in the middle. Now you might be thinking, well, JB, why the hell would you stay so far away from the middle of the city? And the reason is because I like the look of this, I like the look of all of this, and the truth is, I was in the party central of Saigon for 3 months, and I probably can afford to be away from all of that for a bit. And so I thought, yeah, hey, why not? You know, this place is a 70% discount on Airbnb, because I'm the first person to use this particular Airbnb host. So when a host first starts hosting on Airbnb, it's common for them to offer big discounts to get people in, because normally no one wants to go to a place that has no reviews, because what if a place is bad? You have no way of knowing if there's no reviews. And I usually am the same. I usually will not go to a place if I can't read reviews of it. However, in this case, I was like, what? $320 US for a month here with my own sky pool, my own studio apartment. Yeah, not that far from the city. Sure, I'll do it. Why not? Let's take a risk. And so far I'm happy with it, because the host picked me up from the airport, drove me all the way here, gave me some tips about how to catch the buses and the shuttle bus options from the shopping centre. And yeah, it was great. So $320 US, get this place for a month, even get to pick up from the airport. I'm pretty happy. I wish I was closer to the centre though, because I do like to go to social events like meetup.com and that kind of thing. So it is a bit of a pain having to travel, what did I say, 45-50 minutes, you know, to get into the middle, especially when I'm so used to being in Bui Vien Street, or right near Bui Vien Street, where, you know, anything I want to do, I'm so close. You know, in D1 you just jump on a Grab and you're wherever you want to be. So yeah, it is a bit frustrating being further away, and also because there's no cafe in this building, I have to walk to Mega Bang Na Shopping Centre. The cafes there are, with just a couple of exceptions, not suitable, and yeah, it's a bit frustrating. But I'll just have to make the best of this situation by recording a lot of material at home, maybe even up here on the roof, and then just uploading lots of stuff at the same time whenever I get near a cafe or whatever the case might be. So yeah, so I think that's all I had to tell you. Sorry this video's gone so long. It wasn't meant to be this long, but it's been a while since I made a video, so why not? So just recapping the key points rather. Mega Bang Na Shopping Centre is in Bang Na. Bang Na is a suburb in the southeast of Bangkok, and it's about 45 minutes depending on how long it takes you to travel, what form of travel you take to get into Bangkok. But there's a huge shopping centre near here, and I've got my own little pool. You saw the room before. It's got my own bed, my own little couch, TVs, situation set up. All for $320 US. I'm pretty happy about that. Like I said, that's a huge discount though. That's a huge discount. You can't bank on a place like this for that amount of money. If a host starts hosting, they might have a big discount. Maybe you're going to pay a little bit more than that normally, so don't come to Bangkok thinking that you'll get something like this for $320. You probably won't, unless you take a risk and go somewhere that hasn't been reviewed. And then you might end up with no Wi-Fi in your room, for instance, which is what's happened to me. So swings and roundabouts, goods and bads, ups and downs, blacks and whites, nights and days. You've just got to roll with it, and that's what I'm doing. And now I'm just crapping on, going on for too long. So on whatever day it is today, I don't even know. It's a Tuesday, I know that. So Tuesday is sometime in the middle of September. This is JLB for nomadskeptic.com. Make sure you check the links in the info box below. And until next time, what's my sign off? Check this little place out, man. This dude has his own little house in the middle of nowhere in Bang Na. I reckon that's pretty cool. So anyway, until next time, you guys, take care of yourselves.